Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee with Lisa. I'm spiritual coach Lisa Hopp. It is Sunday, April 17th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Easter and happy Passover to those who celebrate. I hope you are well. I hope you had a wonderful week and that you have a wonderful week this week full of many blessings, wonderful manifestations, and just positive, kind energy. I love today. I love Easter. I love it because it is a time of rebirth. It truly is a resurrection. No matter if you celebrate Easter or not, there's just something about the energy today that is about new beginnings and the seasons of, death and then rebirth, bloom, flowers, the earth coming to life again. Well, I don't mean to start off perhaps so serious, but it really is a wonderful day. And for you, it is the opportunity to start again, to have that blank slate, to have your bloom out of the ashes, out of the dead wood. A time to start again, a time to turn it all around. And if you could turn it all around, what would you do? What would your fresh start be? Watch what you think. Watch how you feel. Notice the consistencies of repetition of ongoing thoughts and feelings and words. This is the opportunity to change them, to start again. Again, it means fresh starts. Now it's important, so important, to feel what you want to feel. If you feel anger, feel it. If you feel sad, allow yourself to feel it. Better, if you're feeling love, milk it. Milk it and milk it. Feel gratitude. Extend it. Not only within yourself, welling it up, but allow it to flow out to everyone around you, those that you know, those that are strangers, and even to Mother Earth. It is so very important because what you put out, you get back. And there's something so important for you to know and to understand. And I started right off with this topic. But for those of you who come every week, you hear me say this just about every week. It is so important to know your worth, to know that you are more than enough, that you matter, that you are important. You are literally made in the image and likeness of a creator, of your creator. Whether you know it as Father God or Mother God or Yahweh or Source or Universe or love, however, or just energy, highest energy. However you know it, you are that in human form. And that's very hard for us to grasp, especially on this Easter Sunday, because we are taught that we are not that, even though we're told that. You are made in the image and likeness of your God. We have been taught that through the Bible. But then, repetitively, we are told that we carry around sin, that we're not good enough, that we may not get to heaven, that we should repent. It's consistent. And the truth is that yes, you are made in that image and likeness. And you don't have to earn that vibration, that spirituality. You are that as a being. And you are loved. And you are helped as if you are the only thing that matters. Now, if you don't see it in your life, especially now, if you don't see it all the time, it's still there. We come here. We come here because it is a boot camp, because it is the only way to get it done, to navigate the journey of all that is thrown at us. That is why Jesus came in human form, to navigate humanity, because there's nothing like taking that shell and helping each other in that way, with the blend of our spiritual self and our human self. That is why it is said there are other great masters that come to earth. That's why even sometimes aliens take human form. Yes, that's right. Because there's nothing like navigating this earth in human form. You get to experience not only all the oneness, but also all those senses. We have to watch, though, don't we? Not to feel too much fear, anxieties. Not to let ourselves be pulled into the chaos too much. A full moon has just started, and that can affect us as well. We're so affected by energy that even the tides affect us, and the stars affect us. The moon affects us. Just like it affects the ocean, it affects us. And then we have everything else going on. So I could recommend to you to keep yourself in the moment. Be in the present moment. If you have to look at the past, look so with love. If you're looking at the future, still stay in the present and visualize that future in the present. Because when you do that, you not only manifest it, but you will not feel any anxiety. You won't feel any fear, any what-ifs, because it is not there in the present moment. And I'm told right now to say again, I'm led to tell you once again that you are loved. Now we're taught on this Easter weekend from Good Friday through to today that God so loved us, he sent his only begotten Son. There is a truth to that. You are so loved. But block, stop, put up your palm to any negativity beyond that. Because this love is not conditional. It is unconditional. You are given the love and the power to explore this earth, to create with your vision, your emotions, and your thoughts. You were given the kingdom with that allowance. And free will is not without consequences, but free will is still free. There's no one waiting to send you off for decisions you made with your free will. You get that feedback immediately in some form. And it's energetic. And it's natural. There are always consequences to the energy we put out, whether it be in thoughts, words, or feelings. Always. Just as there's always consequences to free speech. And if you break the law, no one truly gets away with anything. But most of the time, listeners, what you're putting out is on autopilot. If you put out fear, you may get more to fear. If you put out lack of money, lack of the body you want, lack of love, lack of anything, you multiply lack. If you in any way put out something you truly don't want, it will come back. If you accidentally cut somebody else in traffic, it will come back. You don't have to mean it, but you still will have to pay. But it is not, most of the time, dire. Most of the time, it is a matter of meeting what you put out, just giving it back. Simpler, basic. But we don't understand the power that we have. I don't think enough people take it seriously. The ones that do take it seriously are those who are spiritual teachers by trade, millionaires and billionaires. They take it very seriously and they use it. That's why you often see a spiritual teacher promoting neurolinguistic programming or mindsets in some way, hypnosis, tapping, because they're trying to teach you what they know to be truth, to create your ideal life. And as I said, those who are the most successful naturally have beliefs, thoughts, practices, words, emotions that positively line up. We're creating a wonderful life. Now, life is never perfect. We shouldn't expect it to get rocky or troubled or challenging, but inevitably it probably will, because that's the way to grow us. We shouldn't ask for it to grow us, but it inevitably grows us. There's something else that we need to learn or ask to learn, or some readiness that we need in order to be ready for our next chapter. And so sometimes life can get challenging or hard. Sometimes, well, you hit rock bottom sometimes. But I've heard more than one millionaire and millionaires say that was the moment they said never again. And they rose up and they kept going. It's like a kick in the butt. It's an adrenaline that serves us. So there is a purpose to everything. Even though it may not humanly be fair and can be hard, sometimes the toughest times are out of love from a universe trying to help you. So on this Easter Sunday, begin again. Look at your life like a blank poster board. What pictures would you put on it? What words would you put on it? What goals do you have? Dream big. You never know, you might get it. Think hard about the relationships you want in your life. Distance yourself from the ones that maybe are not the best energy to be around. You can always do so with kindness. And most of all, when you're thinking about your blank slate, you must put yourself first. It's very hard for a lot of good people to do. I was thinking recently, I was more realizing recently how for a large part of my life I thought I had to be like somebody else to be lovable. Whether it be like their hair or their mannerisms. Now, it's all right to admire someone and to learn from their qualities. But I remember literally at times thinking I should be somebody else in order to be lovable. Have you ever done that? It means that love in a self-loving way has to grow. And that is what you deserve. I now understand that I was always lovable, and I should have just came into this world being myself. Actually, I did. I came into this world being myself. And I was a little bit different, and I felt different. And then along the way, somehow, some way, I came into the feeling or knowing from somewhere that something about me should be different and I should change. Do you remember things like that too? Don't be like that. Don't talk so loud. Don't laugh so loud. Wear different clothes. Be a certain weight. It's all telling us that we're not good enough. I know better now. Will you know better as well? Be all that is awesome you, no matter what that means. And just have fun on this earth. Have fun. The truth of the matter is that this life truly is a game. You can ask in any moment for more wealth, for more knowledge, for help in any way. You have to let go and let yourself receive it. But you always, always can have what you ask for, whether it be emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, or verbally. always. And we're taught that good people shouldn't want too much. Well, the more you have, the more you can give. And yes, a God would want that. So think about yourself and for yourself and what you would most want, and allow yourself to have it. And when it's completely so hard, hang in. Keep moving forward. Because every storm will eventually have a ray of light. Every single one. And time has a way of showing us wisdom and purpose. Again, today is a magnificent day. It is a day where you can begin again. What does the rest of this year and the rest of your life look like? Where are you? What are you doing? Who is around you? Go for it. Remember, it is what you deserve. Thank you so much for joining me on this Easter Sunday. I didn't do my normal welcome as I normally do. For those of you that are new, thank you for coming on. I hope that you will continue to listen. Please be sure to go to my website at lisahop.com and to follow me and hopefully like on Facebook under Lisa M. Hop Spiritual Coach and Medium. I always want to call it a different name, but that is it. My website is lisahop.com. I have appointments. Well, it's a bit of a wait right now into more June. But if you would like to book an appointment from anywhere in the world, appointments are available via in-office here in New Jersey, by telephone and by Zoom. All appointments, special events, and services are booked online through my website. The schedule appointment button is on every page. You just hit it and it brings you into the products and the scheduling calendar. It is my virtual assistant and it does a really good job. Also, if you don't like the wait, not guaranteeing it happens because reschedules are really at a minimum, but schedule your appointment and then check the calendar to see if a sooner appointment has opened up, because you'll see it most likely before me. I'm usually with a client during the day, so I don't always get the opportunity to be able to inform someone of a reschedule or to even act on them. And so that's important to know that you can look and see if something opens up sooner. If not, well, then you are meant to come on that particular day that you booked. And I want to reiterate this, that there's nothing available. You cannot book by telephone or by email. And I don't have a cancellation list. I've been finding more requests for that lately, and also contacts that is not through my website. about scheduling. So I'd like to just remind everyone, or tell you for the first time, that it's all online, and it's more convenient, honestly, because you do get to you eliminate phone tag, which saves us both a lot of time, but you also know your schedule, and you can get right in there and get your appointment according to it. So it's just better overall. And I love telling this, that the only reason I have online scheduling is because heaven told me to do it. That's the truth. 3 times. And I listen. And it was the right thing to do. For those of you coming back, thank you. I appreciate your support, your likes, your shares, your referrals. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Once again, have a wonderful Sunday. I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you next time. Many blessings.